I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. Police say a man was beaten, robbed, and shot on the city's north side. Now they're trying to find out who is behind that attack. The victim drove home on Jackson Keller to call for help, but the actual robbery, according to police, happened on Dresden, about a mile and a half away. When the victim fought back, police say the armed robber shot him in the leg and beat him, and they found him with pistol whip wounds across his face. Police rushed him to the hospital, but he is expected to be okay. On the east side, a young man was hit by a stray bullet while driving. The 19-year-old is now in the hospital. Police say he was driving home on Bundy Street when he was shot in the shoulder Tuesday. Right now, investigators are trying to figure out the exact location of the shooting, and they say they have no suspects or witnesses at this time. A neighbor breaks into a little boy's home and beats him repeatedly with a baseball bat. This happened in Georgetown, according to the arrest affidavit. We still don't know why the suspect, 36-year-old Daniil Logan, attacked the boy, but we know he went into the house, and when the boy's mom tried to chase him out, he went after her too with the bat. The 6-year-old boy was badly injured, but his father says doctors are encouraged that he's improving and moving all his limbs. A GoFundMe account has now raised more than $200,000 to help the family with medical bills. Boerne ISD is holding a safety meeting today for parents after a child was shot with a BB gun at an elementary school. That incident happened during recess Tuesday at Kendall Elementary. The district says a 5th grade student was on the playground when they were hit with a BB. So they sent us a picture of the BB gun used, and they say the student was not injured and all other children were brought inside as a precaution. Police say the 11-year-old who fired the gun is not enrolled in a Boerne ISD school and shot from a property adjacent to the school. Police confirmed it was an isolated incident and the 11-year-old was taken into custody. Governor Abbott says his long-awaited special session on school choice will start next month. Abbott was taking part in a school choice tele-town hall with the Texas Public Policy Foundation when he made the remarks about a third special session in October. A voucher system would essentially act like state-funded scholarships to help kids go to private schools. Supporters say it gives parents more control over where their children get an education. Opponents worry they'll harm the state's already depleted public school system. A Crime Stoppers tip leads deputies to an 18-year-old murder suspect. He was captured late last night in San Antonio after a month on the run. Kason Raymond is accused of shooting and killing 22-year-old Ricky Bernal on August 19th at his home in Pleasanton. Since then, the Atascosa County Sheriff has arrested 2 other suspects in the case. Raymond's bond is now set at $500,000. Some pretty dramatic video here showing the moments leading up to a man being shot by a Bexar County Sheriff's deputy. Investigators say on August 19th, a Converse bar called a complaint about a group of people causing a disturbance, and one of those men had a gun. Deputies say the man with a gun, identified as Terrence Duckworth, drove away. BCSO says they tried pulling over the driver, and at one point, the car ends up stopping in a neighborhood. You then see 2 people get out, and you see the man carrying what appears to be a gun. A deputy runs after them. Deputies say Duckworth pointed his gun at them, so a deputy fired. Duckworth was hit twice but survived and is now facing charges. Texas leads the country this flu season. The latest figures from the CDC shows Texas and Washington, D.C. as the only areas with moderate flu activity. The most confirmed flu cases are in Jefferson and Brazoria counties, according to the State Department of Health. The CDC says flu cases typically begin to tick up in October and peak between December and February. Struggling families in our community can now get help providing Christmas gifts for their kids, thanks to the Salvation Army's Angel Tree. The program is returning for the 50th year to make sure that every child opens a Christmas gift Christmas morning. Registration is now open. Families must register online and qualify. This is only for children ranging in age from newborn to 12 years old. Registration lasts until September 29th, and you will need to provide a current photo ID, proof of income and residency, and proof of guardianship. You can register right now online only at salvationarmysatx.org, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. For today's forecast, checking in with meteorologist Paul Meirelles.
All right, it's July in September. It's going to feel like July out there today. Highs in the upper 90s, 98 degrees, lots of sunshine. Don't forget the sunscreen. You're going to need that as well. And this evening will be plenty warm.
That's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Forgani.